Look at what I'm wearing. Today, I legitimately look like a 12-year-old ballerina. The hairstyle, the dress, and you know what else I have? Stockings! La 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 la. If I told you right now that I am a teenage ballerina, you would believe me. Somebody seeing me walking outside would think she's such a lovely young lady, such a good girl. If only they knew the thug life in this one, that G from the west side that I am. Anyways, let me stop fooling around. Let's go outside because I'd like to shop and I'd also like to pass by the bank. So let's do that. Guys, I have to tell you something. If you're new here, you're going to hear it for the first time. If you're not new here, then you already know the story of the time that a guy tried to break into my place. I already narrated that story on my Instagram. You can just scroll down and you'll find the video. And I even have video evidence. I involved the police. I have footage of that as well. And I also told the story on my YouTube. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, and you can watch the video on YouTube as well. There are two different videos actually. The one on Instagram is not the one on YouTube. There are two different versions, but of the same story. You can just go and watch later. So anyways, ever since that happened, I always have fear when I'm alone in the house. Like, well, not really fear, but like I'm paranoid. It's not like before it happened. I would just like sleep like a baby. Nowadays, if something moves outside, I'm awake, especially because I live in, like in a place where there's nature, so there's things moving outside, right? And there's a huge river not very far from my place, so when it's very quiet, you can actually hear everything, and that normally just freaks me out. So after I came home with my apples and then I started cooking and it got dark, I could swear that there was a guy standing outside my house because I did check the cameras and I did see somebody in a coat. And mind you, I'm alone because my husband traveled to Spain. He's currently in Spain with his boys. And I'm the kind of housewife who does not like impose herself on her husband's friends. I don't like wives who do that. I'm not judging them, but I just don't like it. I think guys should be left alone sometimes to just talk about ass and tits and just stay out of their business, right? So I'm alone and I was like, who the F is that? Because I was sure that I saw something on the cameras. I went digging, like I went through the footage, like the recordings. I guess this is what they call trauma. Like if something happens, this is why I even started training boxing. If you've been following me on Instagram, then you know that I've been, going to the gym and trying to get fit and even practicing boxing. The thing is, I think once something like that happens to you, you just even imagine that you saw someone. I could have sworn that I saw someone on the camera. It was evening time. This is basically the view from my house, and I even went as far as calling my friend to come over and help me review the footage, the cameras, because I felt like there was definitely somebody standing there, just, I don't know. It's working a little bit. I can see the street, but no color. I can see the back of the house. Wait. As long as you passed my house, my camera must have gotten you, you weirdo. Wait. I spent so much time reviewing the footage. I mean, I really think that trauma is not only for white people. Everybody can get trauma. I mean, for the longest time growing up in Kenya, you're told, hizo ni vitu za wazungu. Not really, which is solely for like, those are white people problems. Not really, because ever since that guy tried to break in, I am telling you, and that is like 2022, 2023, and up until now, I'm always very aware of my surrounding. Oh well, I did disturb my neighbor a lot because I was like, how come my CCTV has no color, because has color, and I was like, I can't see the mountains, I can't see this, and my neighbor, at some point I could hear them sigh like, oh gosh, this African next door. And then I kept on like calling back to ask like, at exactly 10:03, go to 10:03. I kept on disturbing my neighbor, somebody who I've never even talked more than 2 sentences. We always just say hi and bye, typical white people suburbs where you don't really talk. But I disturbed that person on this day. I was like, wait, stop, where are you? 10:47. I even told them, can you go outside and I see if I can see you? But they were a good spot. They did go outside and we tested, and they say they don't think anyone was standing there. Nobody actually touched my front door. They don't think so. Yeah, I guess it's just paranoia. But in all seriousness, if anybody ever tries to break into my place ever again, they will be in for a rude shock. I have been practicing. I know my run. I know how I will run to the door. I know my stance. I know exactly where to stand. I know how to wield something without dropping it. I know that actually I should not be wearing socks, because with socks you could slide. So you need your feet on the ground. And I also have been, like I mentioned earlier, going for boxing classes at the gym. I know exactly what to do. I know how to move. I know how to not drop whatever it is I'm trying to hit them with. I know at what point I need to strangle them. I don't even need a lot. I just need like one of my scarves that I use, wrap it around their neck, and it's over. Like, if anybody ever tries me ever again, they won't even believe it. Ladies, you should take self-defense classes or boxing or karate or something, because in these times you just don't know when it might come in handy. I'm ready as one can be. I don't hope that something like that happens. Hopefully not. Oh, knock wood. But this is life. You just never know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I have so much fun every time I talk to you. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please be sure to do so. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.